school wants to keep kids safe. That's why it's educating both students and parents about suicide and bullying. Preble social worker Christina Jingle joins me now with more on an event early next week and some startling statistics too. Christina, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I want to talk about those statistics that you have culled from a survey. Now, is this a survey of Preble students?
Well, every school in Wisconsin takes it. It's called the Youth Risk Behavior Survey, and freshmen and juniors take it, and they're going to be taking it soon again within our schools.
And tell us some of the things that you've noted.
Well, what we found from that survey is that we had a high risk of students that reported that they were at risk for suicide, and the bullying issue too was quite prevalent. So what we did based on this survey about 5 or 6 years ago is we wanted to take a proactive stance. So we go into the classrooms and train students on suicide prevention. We really want them to be our eyes and ears, looking for each other and helping out each other and being aware of the warning signs and what to do to help when they see the warning signs.
And we're going to talk a little bit about this program that you have coming up on Tuesday to deal with that. But can you tell us a little bit about some of the warning signs we should look for?
Sure. What we talk about with teenagers in particular are like relationships breakups. So if their boyfriend or their girlfriend break up with them, that can be a big one for teenagers. But also what we talk about is school pressure. And it's not just if you're failing, but it's also those students that strive to achieve. And so if they get a B, they could be devastated by that. Or if they don't get the ACT score that they want and they don't get into the college they want, they can be quite devastated by that. So everybody is at risk. It's not just a typical type of student or person that can be at risk, it's everybody. So we really want to educate everybody about that.
And you talk about suicide as well as bullying. You
Correct.
said that now when this survey was taken a number of years ago, bullying was high. What is the definition of bullying?
Well, and what they say the definition of bullying is anytime anybody is being harassed or verbally put down. It doesn't have to be any type of physical bullying. And with this day and age, there's lots of cyberbullying going on. So in our district, we have a policy that if that's occurring on Facebook, that can be still addressed in the school system, since a lot of students don't want to come to school if that's occurring. We also at Preble have an anonymous way to report bullying. So we're trying to teach students to be upstanders when they see it occurring in the hallway. But if they don't have the courage to do that, because that can be a hard thing to do, then they can anonymously report that and it will be addressed then.
When is it now? You said this survey was 4 or 5 years ago?
Oh, they take it every year.
Every year. Okay. Have you seen an improvement with the results?
We have.
Good.
Because we've done a number of initiatives. We tell the students we carefully look at this data and we do a number of initiatives based on that.
And now tell us a little bit about what's coming up on Tuesday, if you would.
Sure. We're going to have a parent presentation, and it's about working together, the schools and the parents working together to keep students safe. We're going to be educating that audience about the prevalence, the warning signs, how to identify these students, and strategies that are already occurring within our school to address these issues, but how we can continue to work together to reduce these rates.
And anybody is welcome to attend.
Anybody is welcome to attend. It's not just for Preble parents.
Well, Christina, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. I
and that's
appreciate
coming
it.
up on Tuesday, and more information is on fox11online.com.